Good afternoon, Cancer ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is just going to get you started with your October's reading here, and I've decided to use my teacup cards here and a few other oracle cards just to give you added advice into your situation, okay? I'm going to cover not only romance, but I'm going to cover basically whatever that kind of shows up here in your reading, okay? I like to first start off to just welcome any new viewers and or subscribers to my channel. I certainly appreciate it, okay? And for you veteran Cancer, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to get started first with examining your romance oracle cards here. And keep in mind, Cancer, this reading is not going to resonate for all Cancer, but for those that this reading does resonate, please be sure to like and share, and be sure to subscribe and send me over your comments here, okay? I'm feeling a very, just by looking at these cards here, I'm just seeing that it looks like love is in the air here. It seems that you guys are going to be meeting a new lover, very soon if you've yet to meet that person. And this is, in fact, a romance, or will be a romance, ladies and gentlemen, of a lifetime, okay? And I feel that, some of you may have already met this person because you're pretty much at the getting to knowing each other stage, okay? And this card says that as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will, in fact, deepen, okay? But what I'm feeling too, that I still feel that many of you are kind of still dealing with an ex, or you're kind of dealing with things, like the aftermath of a relationship, and the ex kind of keep coming back and forth here. I'm kind of getting, but these cards are kind of pointing to the fact that you guys need to kind of forgive the past and understand, what you learned from it so that you can't repeat it again, okay? So this card is saying that as you release and heal the past, you're going to be able to experience more love in the present moment with this true love that it seems that you're going to be meeting here. But it seems that many of you may have a problem with, control type issues here. So try to allow this situation to unfold naturally, okay? And don't, kind of force, results here with this person. Again, it seems like you're going to be, many of you are at the getting to know each other stage, or you soon will be. But the key is to just be honest with this new person here, okay? And I feel that perhaps many of you might even have a desire to have kids, okay? Or you may already have children, and this may be also affecting your romantic situation in some way here. But your situation is, in fact, particularly your romantic situation, is kind of calling for you, ladies and gentlemen, to kind of embrace trust, to kind of have faith, and know that God is really doing, you know, what it is that um, He's working His best for you to kind of help you manifest the things that you are seeking here, okay? And we also see here that you're going to definitely find what you're seeking, ladies and gentlemen, and understand that, you know, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions, so seek it. So during this getting to know you stage with this new person, maybe you need to ask the person relevant questions before, moving forward in this relationship. But it certainly seems that it's going to be a true love, or a love of a lifetime. But remember, by all costs, honor thyself. Okay? Be authentic. Okay? So let's go on and just get right on into this tea reading. And we're going to see. And what I'm going to do too, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to also I'm going to pull a few letters here, and I'm going to try to see exactly which angle I'd like to take with this after doing this reading here. So with this teacup reading here, okay, what I like to do is to kind of start off by looking at the more negative things that I'm seeing here, and then just, kind of ending your reading with the more positive vibrations that I'm seeing coming towards you this month, okay? So I do certainly feel that this month in particular, many of you are certainly you're going to be feeling a bit tied down or frustrated romantically here because you have that yoke there. Okay, and I feel that you guys are worrying a lot, you know. You're fearing the worst here. And you're kind of going through a lot of tense situations, so much so here that there may be a possibility that you're grieving over a loss here. You have this wreath. And usually when I see that card, usually it's a family member connected or it's someone that's close that you may soon lose or you're just grieving over, okay? I'm also feeling that many of you are also disappointed or will be disappointed in some affair here, okay? Because it certainly seems, just as with the Pisces reading, you have a two-faced friend here, you know? So you might want to be a bit cautious or more vigilant, in particularly with what you kind of say and you know and how you do things around this person here, because the person might be a bit stubborn. It's an aggressive type person that I'm kind of getting here. And I'm feeling, ladies and gentlemen, since, as I suggested from the onset, it looks like a new lover is kind of coming towards you. And it might be time for you, ladies and gentlemen, to really get out of a situation here. And it seems a romantic type situation, okay? Yet, you know, while you're attempting to get out of a situation, it looks like that it looks like you have multiple exes here, I'm kind of getting. And someone is coming back and wants to reconcile their differences with you, okay? And it looks like it's an ex-lover, okay? I'm also feeling, too, that because of the fact that you're feeling a bit tied down and you're feeling very frustrated here, this might lead you to say things that you may not want to say or might not mean to say at the time, but it may have bad consequences here. So you have this lightning symbol here. So this card is kind of urging you to control your anger or you're going to be very sorry about it. Okay? I'm also feeling that the person perhaps that's being two-faced or the person from whom you need to extricate yourself might be a bit greedy, materialistic, or it might be in fact you may be relying too much on money, okay? But understand that despite all of these differences, ladies and gentlemen, the clouds here assure you that your problems are only temporary and this storm will pass, okay? But in order to make progress, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to consider using your intuition to try to bring about the beneficial changes that are necessary with this unicorn here. Okay? And once you do that, rest assured that slowly but surely you're going to definitely get ahead here with this tortoise. And as we all can recall the Aesop's fable, the tortoise and the hare, no one ever thought that this tortoise would ever kind of defeat this hare. But slowly but surely he did, didn't he? All right? So, likewise, you can do the same way, the same thing here. I'm also getting a strong indication that you guys are kind of, you may have a friend around you who really loves you and they've been giving you advice here. You may feel as if that they've been barking at you a bit too much. You don't want to take their criticism. This card, dog barking, is saying you might want to consider accepting their advice, okay? And just to further emphasize the fact that true love is in the air, the rose further emphasizes the fact that romance is in fact in the air here, as well as a distant friend is also thinking of you, okay? The chair field also coincide with what I said with regards to the romance cards here, that someone new is entering your life here. And this person is going to stir passionate feelings here with this heart there, okay? I'm also feeling that an opportunity or windfall will soon come your way here with this carrot. And it's a financial gain, ladies and gentlemen, usually coming from something that you kind of did in the past here with the dolphin here. In any event, you're going to have victory in some endeavor, okay? I'm also seeing news of a birth for some of you, or of a pregnancy, or in fact, a new business opportunity, okay? I'm also seeing you receiving a gift, and it might be jewelry here with the diamond. All right. And I see you going on a journey here or taking a vacation here where you're just gonna just be very happy. And at the end of this journey, I'm feeling it's gonna certainly leave you wiser at the end here because you have the elephant, the hammock, as well as the carriage. Okay? So let me look at a few other oracle cards here, and then I'm going to select some letters here, and I'm going to decide which angle I'm going to take that after reading these cards. Okay? Understand, ladies and gentlemen, your situation requires you to be still. Be calm and quiet. This is what this God is just kind of asking you to do. Okay? And the enlightenment God, this is asking you to let God as light fill you and get rid of the fear and worry, you know, and let things flow. Try to realign things, you know, feel the ebb and flow of life, ladies and gentlemen, and always try to seize the day. Okay? So what I'm going to do here, since it seems that you have a two-faced friend here, I'm going to go on and just select 20 letters from this bag of 20 numbers to try to identify this two-faced thing from whom you need to extract yourself, okay? It seems that many of you have a lot going on here. You have someone from your past who wants to reconcile, yet many of you are in a situation where you need to leave the person alone here, but the reading is kind of telling you to embrace change, embrace the new here. So I'm going to select 20 letters and call them out to you, okay? All right. So we have an O, an E, an I, an F, a C, an M, an I, a P. Let's see how many letters we have. 2, 4, 6, 8. 12 more. I'm going to call them back to you at the end. O, U, O, S, L, seven more letters. W, Z, N, 4 more. E, A, T, and we have another T. So now let me just assemble these, and I'm going to call them back to you to assure that you have them, okay? We have a P, okay? An M, an L. We have 2 I's, 3 O's, S, 2 E's, U, F, C, W, Z, N, A, and 2 T's. So it seems that the O's here are plentiful supplied here. You have 3 O's, okay? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, let's consider a few things that you might want to surrender, you know, as you make your progress throughout this month here, okay? One thing that you certainly need to surrender to is inner peace. Try to cultivate inner peace on a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen, because in quiet, meditative moments, this allows you to focus on the stillness within and to kind of enjoy the inner refuge, okay? And others are certainly going to kind of feel your good vibes too, and your life will really begin to flow more easily. All right? Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, as well as your physical, spiritual being. Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to the divine timing. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. You know, if a goal isn't really manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal law. And last but not least, surrender to your soul's path. Understand that your life journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Try to embrace every lesson and every moment. Okay? So, Cancer, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Send me over your comments, and if you like a more personal reading, okay, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net, and all of that information will be provided in the description box, okay? Enjoy your day and have a nice evening.